Yo, what's good, y'all? You dog back again. Doing another power scaling 2-degree video list. Y'all know it. Y'all know what time it is. Now, I never really thought I'd have to do this video. But the amount of controversy, all the videos are coming. I have to do Naruto, I have to do Bleach, probably going to do Toriko, probably going to do a Dragon Ball Super. The amount of controversy that comes from people, the amount of biases and shade that's thrown, the amount of non-understanding of power scaling is really absurd out here. Fairy Tail has one of the worst understandings of power scaling, and it's usually by haters. Like, why would you speak on something you don't know? It makes no sense. It's like hating on basketball, football, or baseball and trying to talk about greatest of all time lists when you don't know the history of the game, of the sport. It makes no sense. Same thing with martial arts. Boxing, MMA, karate, taekwondo, you name it, judo. Anyways, I had to do this, especially because of Throne Wars. I see all this is going in there. The amount of stuff I see, I'll be like, the amount of downplay and disrespect to characters of various series, the amount of overhype, make you looking, you sitting back and you're like, what? They must have not read to see, they read snippets. They don't know what happened in that arc or this arc. Bro, this is ridiculous. So, what got me really thinking was, I remember Azir. He stuck in my mind because he was like Sir Crocodile, and Gara to a lesser degree, but really like Sir Crocodile. But I'm like, is he really top 15? Because Fairy Tail's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was really tough to make a list. Because you got so many variables. When you're dealing with magic, you got so many crazy OP and hacks abilities. Now, the top of the list, as with most power scaling, is pretty obvious. It's the mid-ranges that gets difficult. But without further ado, this is my top 15. It's about as, hopefully, is the most objective list I can come up with. And of course, there'll be some brief explanations in this video. But it was tough, man. Cause you can throw in, like, I didn't include most of the dragons, alright? You could throw in a few characters you can debate here, but I went, wow, who beat who? Who beat whom? Who has better abilities in the overall scheme of things? Who can really step to this person? And things along that line, you know? If you got beat, then you clearly down on this list. No matter how powerful you are, that's just how this works, alright? Coming in at number 15. This should already tell y'all, set the tone or the level at which this list is. Heirs of Scarlet. Now, we know Miss Broken herself. We know what she brings to the table. She's not a true mage, and she's not really a swordswoman or any proficient weapon user. She can use them, but she just has the OP hacks ability of summoning a plethora of armors as well as a plethora of weapons. She's a walking armory. She's a one-woman army. In so many ways, is a one-woman army. It's extraordinary, really, and you come to think about it. But yeah, man, we seen her feats. We seen her physical feats. We saw her cut a meteor. We seen her just take damage. And don't get me started on her fight against Kyoko, okay, during the Tartarus arc. Don't get me started. That was some old BS against Azir. But I can't deny the feats. I cannot deny the feats. She was able to fight with increased pain and know of her 5 senses. What is this? But it partially got explained because of who her mother was and whatnot. Hero did do some redemptive qualities, but still, she's powerful. And that's what this list is about. It's most powerful, bruh. Coming in at number 14, Laxus Drayar. Now, some will say, well, why Laxus? First of all, he's a Dragon Slayer. Good game, Erza. He's a Dragon Slayer. But clearly the other Dragon Slayers may not be on this list. So what makes Laxus? Red Lightning, bro. This man was out here. It's almost like this man didn't even belong in the Fairy Tail series. This man, especially in the final arc, the Alvarez Empire / Spring 12 / Ragnarok arc, this man, you could have sworn he was a Toriko character. He was putting in that work like that. Bruh, this man had side effects going on, and he was still crazy with the stamina game. This man was dying at times, it seems. And he was still going in. Red Lightning is stupidly powerful. That's some OP stuff, bro. More powerful than lightning, bro. What is that? What is that? How many dudes are dealing with lightning more powerful than lightning? Come on now, dog. Come on. And his physical capacities is top tier casually. Coming in at number 13. I don't need to say no more. Y'all know who. You know Fairytale, you know what lacks his brain to the table, dog. He was like the triumph. You was like the foe. You know, you had Natsu, Gray, Black Sis, and Erza holding it down for much of the series. Y'all know what he brings to the table. Come on now. Coming in at number 13. Invel Yura. Now, if you like me, you forgot the dude's name, but you remember as soon as you saw his design. Mr. looking like he belonged in Kuroko no Basket, alright? With the Midorima glasses, but with the hair, the Ice Mage himself, the king of the ice. Now, we know what Gray brings to the table. This dude was better at ice game than Gray. He pulled a freaking Charlotte Katakuri versus Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, you got abilities. I can do this better. I've been in this game longer than you, kid. This man was doing ice more powerful than ice. This man's ice game was so crazy that Gray, who's immune to the effects of cold, was feeling cold. This was some absolute zero stuff, bruh. This was OP for no reason. And this dude's strategic game was on point. He has this soul manipulation ability if there's two of y'all, so you better go at him one-on-one if you stand a chance. This dude was ridiculous. And the fact that he's only 13 just shows how ridiculous his list gets. Coming in number 12, Demaria Yesta, the hottie herself. Yeah, she was beautiful, but she was devastating. Miss Avatar of Chronos. She controlled time. My drop. That's all you need to say, bro. She had to have Wendy, her homie, and Altair. Altair had to come up in there. 3 powerful mages had to come and sell to her. One being her Dragon Slayer and Wendy. OP. Bro, her hacks level. She had another form too. She was just hacks, bro. She was hacks. When you messing with Tom on some Dio Brando status, Dio Zawaldo, you know you on that level. You know. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Hit. Dragon Ball Super. That's all I need to say. That's it. Coming in at number 11, Brandish. Now, she was never actually beaten. That's how you know. She was never actually beaten. She can enlarge herself to giantification. She can shrink things down on some Brainiac status. If you know DC Comics, where he shrinks entire cities or entire worlds in the bottles. Dude, she was a country level threat, bare minimum, according to Makarov himself, a very reliable source when it comes to these things. Like, Inval, nasty. Demario, bruh. Brandish. Not many caps step into her. She's bad hacks and OP. How you messing with that, bro? Lucy with all the seals and whatnot. Nah, bruh. Nah. Stupidly powerful. But we ain't even hit the top 10 yet. Coming in number 10, God Serena, who gets mad downplayed, who gets mad overlooked. Bro, he took the 4 Saint Knights, or Saint Wizards, excuse me. Two been different series. 4 Saint Wizards, and schooled all of them. He had all of the Dragon Slayer magics. All of them. All of them. The only reason he's not higher on this list is because Acnologia put his foot down. But Acnologia puts his foot down on everybody. Good God. Acnologia one-shotted him, and people whose human form, Acnologia's human form apparently is more powerful than his dragon form, by the way. People like, it's Acnologia. It's Acnologia. Like Zeref had his songs about Acnologia. Come on, man. Come on now. God Serena, y'all need to put respect on his name. Now, he got brought back like the rest of his story, and people are like, that means he's not good. That means he's fodder. No, he just happened to run into the absolute monster of the series. The questionable god of the series, man. Come on, dog. Coming in at number 9. This shouldn't be a shocker. Grave Fullbuster. Y'all already know Mr. Devil Slayer Magic, bro. Beaten Veil, who's on this list. This dude was right up there with Natsu. Come on now. The Deuteragonist of the series. I don't have to go into that. Well, no. He's not the Deuteragonist. He's right up there with Lucy. Lucy's technically the Deuteragonist. But anyways. Gray right up there, main character. Along with Natsu, Lucy and Erza. This man, Gray, this man is too much. This man is too much with that Devil Slayer Magic. It does have the side effect, but that is a beautiful trump card to have in your back pocket when his ice game is running short. He be savage too. He be savage. Don't get twisted. Coming in at number 8. Good again, should not be another shocker. Now, some may think this person should be higher on the list, but we talking real estate. We not talking amps. We not talking matchup problems like he was matched up to defeat Zerov. Y'all should know who this is. It says Aetherios Natsu Dragneel. Alright? Natsu was designed to kill Zerov. People forget this. They must have just ignored that entire plot line, the subplot. He was designed to kill. That's what Zerov had him for. He was the greatest, quote unquote, of the Aetherios demons. Alright? I mean, his power. He was trained by Igneal himself. You feel me? Aknologia. Like, folks, you one-shot it. No, it was not a one-shot. And besides, you could say that one-shot. It was combined of all Dragon Slayer magic. Stop it. Just stop. In Natsu's real state, base state, he's powerful. But he's not more powerful than the top 7 on this list, bro. He's just not. Y'all need to stop. Natsu's powerful, and he brings that fire to the table, literally and figuratively. But he's a cut above the rest until we get into the top dogs. Right? Coming in at number 7. Guild Arts. Guild Arts, bro, what do we have to say? Mr. Crash Magic himself, Mr. Shanks' brother. Alright? Shanks' brother. Like, this is what he is. The sword, come on, man. Trained Natsu a bit. Was the most powerful of the fairy tale. Even though I don't normally put him and consider him in a fairy tale guild, he is the most powerful of the fairy tale guild. He's above Natsu and Gray. Stop it. If you say Gray and Natsu taking him, no. Coming in at number 6. There's a reason he's above Guild Arts, because we saw pure proof that he was able to subdue Guild Arts. Rakid Dragneel. Now, there's a couple of different translations of the man's name, but the quote-unquote son of Zerov. Right? This dude's magic was stupidly hacks. This dude was on some Buddhist status, where he suppressed, if you had any worldly selfish desires, any lustful desires, greed or anything, he was dropping you like he was Perona in One Piece, bro. This was ridiculous. Like, it took the combined efforts of Rogue and Sting, to enhance Rogue's light, or was it Sting? It was Sting's light magic. I try not to get them. I'm pretty sure Rogue was, poison and Sting was light. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a little minute, but, yeah, it took some combined efforts, bro. They had the perfect counter. I don't want to hear that, bro. He put down Guild Arts, bro. That's all you need to know. He put down Guild Arts. Most people, like, you can't downplay a character because he runs into his perfect counter. Manga could do this all the time, bro. Kubo did that hugely throughout the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. Naruto did that. One Piece kind of does that. Like, Dragon Ball kind of does that. Like, it's a common thing, bro. Coming in, we did enter into the top 5. We entered into the heaviest guns in the series. Igneal. Most powerful dragon. Come on now, stop. Don't bring anybody lower on this list to me and say Igneal not putting that work on him. Come on now. Battled with Acnologia hardcore, son. Igneal taught Natsu. I shouldn't even need to put I don't even need to put respect on this man's name. This man's name, or this dragon's name, speaks for itself. Right? Moving on. Number 4, Irene. Now, dudes is mad hating on Irene because she killed herself. She committed suicide. Now, Hero went dark. I'm like, damn, good on you, Hero. It's like, well, she was trying to kill before. She's still a mom, bro. The thing is, Erza couldn't step to her. No one could really step to her. I was like, I'm just glad she got put out the way because there was no one messing with her. And she had dragonification, bro. She had stupidly powerful amount of spells. She was potent, and she had dragonification. Come on now. Show me someone on the list that I presented before that can step to her. Really, I would love to. Igneel, hard battle. You know, Rocky, difficult. Gildard's difficult. But Natsu, all of them difficult fights, but come on now. Come on now. Like, Erza, who's top 15, doesn't step to her. That's all you need to know. Coming in at number 3, August, the most powerful mage. Pure and simple. This man was on some straight Jiren status. He's strong. Simple. It's that simple. August. I don't even remember how August went down. No one could step to this man. Irene would have been a difficult battle, but I don't think Irene could take him. He knew all magics, bro. This man was pulling some Harus and Saratobi with knowing all of the lead. He knew all magics. This dude looked like a true sorcerer. He looked like a true wizard or mage. Like, just look at his design. And then he had his alternative form. He pulled a freaking, Lewis Gildos who fought him. He pulled a freaking, what was it? Ukiora. If you know Bleach, Ukiora, when, he had his normal resurrection state. He had a second resurrection state just to stunt on Kurosaki Ichigo. This was the same thing. August didn't even need to pull this out. He just did, just cause. Hero Monster was like, I didn't make him OP enough. Let me draw a demonic state. The sage's old man had a savage side to him, like he was Chairman Isaac Notaro. Coming in the top 2. Y'all should know who these top 2 are. Number 2, Zeref Dragneel. The Black Mage, the Immortal, Death God of the series of Fairy Tail. FT's just, this man was just too much. He created stuff to kill him. Folks, he said, well, Natsu beat him. He created Natsu. He couldn't die. He couldn't die. And he didn't age. He had 2 of the forms, he couldn't die from biological stuff, and he couldn't die from eternal youth. Now, he could be killed, clearly, so he didn't fit all 3 forms of immortality, but he fit 2 of them. Man was pulling some Zomasu status, alright, from Dragon Ball Super. That just tells you, it was ridiculous. Coming in at number 1, the King of the Dragons. I don't even need to do his laundry list of ridiculously OP nature. One of the most hyped chapters in manga history is when Zeref meets the human form of Acnologia. That was stupidly hyped. We've seen his battles against Igneel. We've seen where he was split up in multiple realms of existence, multiple planes of existence. We saw that he took on the entire alliance from Fairy Tail and everybody else in his dragon form, and they couldn't kill him because there was no dragon slayers. Then the 7 dragon slayers all were individually couldn't step to him, and they had to combine their magics and give it to Natsu. They tried to push this man into this dragon state in the ravines of time. He broke out of time like he was straight up Jiren. He wasn't just strong like Jiren on some August stats. He broke out of time. He broke out of time. he was a true final boss. Like, between him and Zeref, I gotta have him a bit over Zeref, but whoo, man, I would have loved to see that battle. And he ran through God's Arena with all of the Dragon Slayer magics. Just saying. This is my list of the top 15 fairy tale characters most powerful. I love to hear y'all thoughts. If you disagree with me, please give me reasons. I thought my list is the most objective as it could possibly get. The fairest list, but let me know what y'all think. Unexpected Wonder, like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts, and until next time, have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.